Hey everyone, it's Stephanie. I wanted to get on and show you what I have been using as a meal planning software for my clients. I'm a registered dietitian and I have a private virtual practice, and this software is really quite incredible. And so I just thought it'd be really neat to show you my screen here and show you what's possible. It's something that we can use to manage conditions like diabetes, type 1 and type 2, food intolerances, food allergies, autoimmune disease, celiac disease, anemia, pregnancy and lactation. There's quite a few options for different nutrition prescriptions. And so what the system does is, if you can see here on my screen, is I enter on my end all of the nutrition prescription parameters based on an assessment, a nutrition assessment that I would do in our session together. And then we would enter in the prescription, or I would enter that in on my end, and then this system gives you options for breakfast, snacks, lunches, and dinners that all fit within that prescription. So it takes a lot of the stress and frustration out of eating when you're managing a condition, or when you have goals, like even if it's to lose weight and increase energy. All of that can be programmed into Eat Love so that you can have meals that will help you to feel great and you can enjoy food instead of stressing out about it. Something that is also really great is that you can click on this orange shopping cart, and it adds all the ingredients to a shopping list for you. And that is probably my favorite part, and the clients that have used it so far, that's their favorite part, because then you just don't have to stress and wonder, did I get everything that I needed for those recipes? So for example, I'm adding all of those things to my grocery list, and then we can go to the grocery list, and all of these meals we can toggle over. All of those are the ones that I've added. And then it has everything categorized, all the produce that I'm going to need to make all those delicious healthy meals, baked goods, beverages. And it also allows you to check off things you already have in your kitchen. So if I already have some limes, I'm going to just tap, I already have those limes. Or if I wanted to, so then you're not buying it. And if I wanted to change the quantity of something, I can also just change the quantity up or down. I can also add things for the house or the kitchen that aren't necessarily part of these recipes that Eat Love has given me, but I can add things like toilet paper, laundry soap, apples, bananas, whatever it may be. So then everything I need for the household is all in one list, and I can click that email button and it emails it to you. You can then print that list, you can forward it to somebody else if someone else is going to be doing the shopping. So it's really flexible. Also within Eat Love, you can food log so that we can look over what you've been eating, and we can adjust things during our sessions or our weekly check-ins that we can do over messaging depending on which plan that you've picked. So you can click the daily log and you can log things. It shows you up here at the top kind of what your goals are for fiber, for added sugars, for different food groups like fruits and veggies and whole grains, as well as the calories, and healthy fats. It has that as a category as well. So you can log here. If you ate something that Eat Love has suggested for you, then you just hit yes and it's logged for you with all of the nutrients logged and calculated up here. But you do not have to use something that Eat Love tells you to eat. You can log your own food that you ate, which is awesome. So you can hit add food and you can scan a barcode of something. If you have, it paused for a second, you can see my floor. If you have a prepackaged food item, you can scan that, but you can also just type in, I keep getting my finger in the screen, you can also just type in what you ate and it will find it there. Something else, let's see, what else do I want to show you? Something else that is really great is that you can add recipe collections. So as you find recipes that you love, you can categorize them. I have a quick snacks for stable energy collection. This is a collection I made for myself and my clients, as we're learning how to build snacks that are quick and easy, but also are going to keep our blood sugar balanced so that we have good energy, good mood. It helps with diabetes, insulin resistance, PCOS, weight management, but we want things that are quick, and we want to pair protein, fiber, and fat together. And so this is just the beginning of a collection that I'm making for my clients. And you can make your own collections as well. As you start to find recipes that you love, you can favorite them. So you can go to your favorites. As you can see here, these are all the things that I favorited. You can tap the heart. I don't want to remove that. But if I wanted to go into that recipe, it shows me that recipe. And this heart here can become pink. I was going to say red when it's your favorite. So if you find a recipe you love, you can favorite it. So as you move forward, you have all your favorite recipes in there. Something else that you can do, which is amazing, is swap out recipes. So the system, like I've already mentioned, will give you a menu that fits your prescription or your goals and your health conditions. But if you want to swap it, every single recipe has a button that says swap. You can click Smart Choice. It's not showing me the full screen. I may need to turn my screen like this. So I'm going to swap that. There we go. See that Smart Choice button? And everything it's going to show you, these options, are also within your nutrition prescription. So you can just select something else that you would like. You can also go outside of your Smart Choices and choose from a restaurant, choose from other foods and recipes that may still fit in within a Smart Choice. You can select Smart Choice here, but then you can categorize it by the dish type. If you were looking for baby food, kid-friendly toddler foods, an appetizer to take to a party, a side dish, a snack, a soup, because you're wanting soup. Maybe I want a soup, and then my other favorite thing is the cuisine type. You can narrow it down by cuisine type. So if you're craving some kind of a Italian soup, there you go. You can narrow it by the equipment that you have, the prep time that you have, all those things. You can apply those parameters, and these are still Smart Choices, but now I've kind of narrowed it down based on what I'm craving. I'm craving an Italian soup. So we've got a hearty minestrone option, a gluten-free lasagna soup. So that's pretty awesome. And then the other really cool feature is we can not only give it a prescription, but you can put in your preferences. So that's really important, right? Because we want it to be sustainable and realistic for our personal life. So you can add family members, and if you want to add them for certain meals or just for dinner or just for snacks, and that will change the quantity in your shopping list so that you buy enough ingredients to feed every family member. You can even change for each family member. You can add or edit the family members, and you can edit for their specific calorie needs as well. So it's very, very customizable and user-friendly, and these things are all adjustable as you go along. The other thing, if we go back into preferences, that you can do is taste preferences. So you can choose the type of milk you want it to show you, the type of rice. You can also show it what kitchen equipment that you have so that it will show you recipes that are appropriate for the tools that you have that you'll actually be able to make. And then you tell it how often do you want to go grocery shopping. And I want to go grocery shopping just once a week, so I have it on 7 days, so that way it will give me 7 meals at a time, but you can do it less if you like to go shopping more often, if that's easier to handle for you. You can also tell it how much time you have to cook. You can also tell it how many days of leftovers. I always keep it on 2 days. Sometimes I even put it on 3, because then it's reducing my cost of groceries, because it's scaling the recipes to cook more. It's called batch cooking, and that way I can eat leftovers instead of cooking separate meals all week long. It also saves time. And then you can also select your cooking skill level. So it shows you recipes with less ingredients. I always click beginner when I'm getting clients started so that it typically shows recipes with less ingredients and less complex. So I already had that set how I wanted. And you can also do food avoidances. So if you have things that you just don't like and you don't want to see on your menu, or if you have allergies or food intolerances, I have mine set for a dairy and a gluten allergy. You can also add more. You can enter things like if you just don't like bell peppers or mushrooms or olives, tomatoes, whatever it may be, so that it will only show you things that you actually can and want to eat. So it's pretty user-friendly, really customizable, and if you want to work with me as a registered dietitian, I have a few different program options that include Eat Love, so that you can use it every single week. You can create your menus for yourself, for your family, and it creates your shopping list for you. So let me know if you would like to learn more about what plan options that I have, and if you want a free consultation. My website is positivelynourished.llc.com. That's positivelynourished.llc.com, or you can reach out to me in a private message as well. So I hope you guys have an amazing day.